Amazing gaming. In 3, 2, 1.
Hi and welcome to Mumazing Gaming. I'm Mumazing and I'm in Lumber Tycoon 2, this time taking you through the Beesmas quest. Yes, there is a Beesmas quest this year, which is very cool, and in it, well, it's tied into Lumber Tycoon 2. There is an easy task and a hard task. Now, to be honest, the easy task is not that easy, but it's quick. But you do need to go through another maze, and what you will end up getting is the mini axe, which is what I have equipped. Chop chop. So I'll show you where to go to get that, but first I need to show you what this Beesmas quest is all about. You will see there are 6 flowers here on the wall. 6 flowers are hidden around Lumber Tycoon Lumberland, and you will need to collect pollen. The way you collect pollen is by going up to a cherry tree. I'm going to show you how quick this chops, by the way. Let's just chop this now. One chop! Crazy! As soon as you chop a cherry tree, you will get this cute little friendly bee, which will be your companion. Now, each time you collect pollen and come back here, the little bee is going to go into one of these little receptacles and drop the pollen off. It doesn't right now because we haven't collected any, but I'm going to show you where to go to collect all the pollen. So that's going to happen, and then as soon as it's done its task, you will need to chop a new cherry tree and start over. So let's get started on this quest. Let's not waste any time. First, we need to pay the man, so we're going to go across the bridge right now. So let's just back in here. Oh, here we go. And lower the bridge. It's a deal. Right. Hee hee, thanks, he says. Okay, so now this is tricky. If you are going to the swamp via the back way, which is this way, you will need to try and get your bee to avoid the first flower that we're going to come across. We don't want it to go there first because a bee will not collect pollen more than once. It'll only collect it once per flower. And if it comes across a flower you don't want it to collect from because it's already collected it, you'll have a problem because it'll just default go to there. Now there is a flower just up here, so we're following this road first. We're following this road, and I'll show you the first flower, but I don't want you to collect it first. You're going to have to be a little bit clever here. So the first flower is right there by that tree. It's just like you can just see it behind that tree right there. Yeah, but you don't want it. We're going to try and avoid it if we can. We don't want the bee to go to it, so we're staying against the right wall. You can see the flower. Let's just get rid of that. You can see the first flower there. We don't want to collect that yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop down this elm. It's a slow chop, but it's an effective chop. So we're just going to chop that down. Let that drop. Okay, good. Okay, try to avoid that flower. Alright, use this to get up. Alright, yay. So we managed to do that without sending the bee to the flower to collect pollen. And that's important because we need this road to get the first flower, which is from the swamp. So we're going to go into the swamp. Alright, so this is where the stream naturally curves around. So you want to follow that around, and then you'll notice once you get to the end where it just stops, there's this little alcove here, and there you will see the first flower that we want you to get. So as soon as you get close enough to it, look at it, it's a white one, pretty white one, the bee will collect the pollen for you. Just like that. Yay! And then it will have these kind of little pollen dust clouds in the colour of the flower. You can see it's just popping around, and doing that. Awesome. So now we take the shortcut back. So instead of going back to the truck, because we can't collect pollen from that other flower we passed at all, we cannot do that. So we're going to take the shortcut back to that wall where our lovely little pollen friend, our lovely little friendly bee, is going to drop off that pollen. You're going to be ending up spending up a lot of time paying for the bridge, getting dynamite, you need a work light, you need to take the ferry, all sorts of stuff. So look, it's going to do its job. Done! Okay, that's the first one out of the way. And we're going to move on to the next one straight away. We need to find a cherry tree because that bee is now, it's expired. It's already done its job. So now we need a second bee. So we need to get another cherry tree and chop it. Chop this down with our cool axe. One chop wonder. And we got a new bee. There we go. We've got a new bee. Let's just check to see if Hoover's there. No, Hoover's not back, so we don't have to worry about that just yet. But we'll keep an eye on it for how we go, and if Hoover does get back, we'll buy a ticket and we'll take care of that as soon as we see Hoover. Now, while I'm on the savanna side, I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to get some extra dynamite from Bob's shack, because that's important. You need dynamite because we have to blow up the boulders over the other side where the snow biome is. And we also need to get a work light. So we're going to get a work light from the Wood R Us. Just quickly go and grab the pollen from that other flower we saw. Now what would have happened if you had got the pollen from this flower first and then tried to get back to the swamp? Your bee would have decided that it wanted to get this pollen again from this very first flower here, and you would need to basically jump into the volcano or go into the water and sacrifice yourself to the to the gods basically. But look, the bee is going to collect this one. Yay, it's done. Now there should be these cute little yellow clouds now. So this is the yellow flower here. The swamp is the white and this is the yellow. Let's go quickly grab some dynamite. We're just going to reverse back towards dynamite. Alright, wasting no time here, we're just going to go straight around the side and up to the spot where you put the flowers in. Oh, oof. Alright. Come over here and let the bee do its job. Up it goes. Yay, we got the yellow flower. Okay, let's carry on and grab another. Right. Even if Hoover is back, we still have about 7.5 minutes. So we're going to go and grab the first of the volcano ones. So there's two up here in the volcano area. Chop this tree down. Okay, well look, here is the red volcano flower. So it's a little bit of a trip to get it, a little bit of a trip, but once you've got it, yay, awesome. Let's get our bee going to work again. Come on little bee. Time to put the red one in. Awesome, okay, red one is down. So the red is the volcano ledge around the outside of the volcano. So the yellow one, oh look, you can climb up on it. That's awesome. Okay, so the yellow one was in the savanna at the back to the left, and the white one was in the swamp. So let's carry on. My health is pretty good. This is where I want to be, but I just want to get my health 100% first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back my truck this way this time. Oh, did it go the right way? Oh, it did land, but it didn't land where I wanted it to. Oof. It did go down, it just didn't go all the way down, unfortunately. Right, so my health is nearly at 100%. Okay, so we're going to get this bee its orange pollen this time. So again, we've triggered the boulders going down. Turn your view around this way so you can see better. And then just get to the edge and push yourself in. Like as soon as you get off that ledge, push yourself in. Already the bee's going to work, see? Happy bee! Okay, the bee is happy. Now we have to just get out of this volcano faster than our health declines. So make sure you go up this ramp. You definitely want to go up this ramp so that you can drop down right here. You can see my health is declining so quickly. Just sneak in underneath if you can. Just sneak in around the edge right here and you should be able to get through. There we go. We are through. And I might be able to get my truck back. I might be able to get my truck. Oh, there's like a little obstacle there. Okay, so the bee is happy. I think my truck is just up there somewhere. Oh no, it's probably too far. It's up there. Okay, alright, let's just walk back. Right, little bee. Do your thing. Alright, yay, now we have 2 left to collect, and these 2 are the furthest away actually, so we need to collect 1 from the lighthouse and 1 from the maze. So let's just first check on the status of Hoover and see if Hoover is back and how long Hoover will be, and if Hoover's not going to be long at all, then we can just go and get the maze one. Otherwise we will go and get the one from the Icewood area, the snow area where the lighthouse is located. Okay, so that is why we need dynamite. Let's see if we can do this in under 7.5 minutes. So grab this. Yes, I'll take that, thank you very much. Awesome. Yep. Brilliant. Okay, here we go. So we've got 1 stick of dynamite, 1 work light. And now we're going up past the back of the wood drop off and straight up the side of this hill here towards the boulders. Alright, so we're going up past the icewood here, and we're actually just going to drop down this ledge right here, and this one right here. You can see there's a tunnel there. Awesome, and then we're going to pick this up, just rotate it, and we're going to walk into the tunnel to get it to face like the cool direction so you can see everything. Alright, look at that, it's the lighthouse, everyone! I actually watched Defaultio build this. Like, he did a live stream build of this. It's so cool. Alright, here's the flower. There you go. You go, little bee. Collect. Yay! Awesome. Okay, I don't even need the work light now. I mean, I could throw it in the back of my truck for the maze. Yeah, I could do that. I'll throw it in the back of the truck for the maze. Okay, but that was the lighthouse. If you want to look at that lighthouse, it's a rusted old lighthouse. It's really cool, and there's a flower right there at the bottom of it. Okay, so we're going to go back to the flower now and put the pollen in to match this particular flower. How many trucks have I spawned in? So many. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we are. We're about to put the 5th one in right now. Here you go, little buddy. And it's pink. Ta-da! And we just have one left, which is the maze. I'll show that to you shortly, but we're going to go and get the mini axe right now. Quickly head to the furniture shop. Fancy furnishings. Here's another thing, the sun's about to set, so I'm against the clock once again, because when you see where this axe is located, it's not as simple as you think. There is, oh my gosh, this is a task and a half. A task and a half, and by the time I have got the axe and got back to Corey at the counter, he would have gone to sleep. You will see, just watch. Alright, here we are. Try to stay open, Corey, please. Try to stay open. Okay, so what you want to do is go to the fridge and open it. And you'll notice that you drop down and immediately you're in a maze, a dark maze with passage this way and then this way and then this way. Like it is a maze of passages. And then you have to figure out which is the right one to go to without going into a dead end. What you're looking for is a long passage, actually. A long passage. Okay, alright, so you're hugging the right. And then when you can't hug the right anymore, you take the middle one and you follow that all the way to the end. And here we are. Oh my gosh. The mini axe, and the number on the wall is 0226. Okay, keep remembering that. You will need to, if you don't want to do this quest, then that's just a disclaimer, that's the cheat. To get back is just as tricky, to be honest. Just as tricky. But when you go through, it's the right and hug the right. And until you can't, and then you follow this passage all the way up, the long one. Aha, there we go. That was so oofy. Like, that was so oofy. Anyway. Come on, climb up. Climb up. Come on, just climb up. Oof. Okay, alright. Corey has left the building. Corey is asleep. Like he's right here. And when he wakes up, he's going to be like this, like Return of the Living Dead zombie. He's going to be like... Yeah, like that. So that's going to be interesting. I just have to wait for him to wake up. But by the time he wakes up, I will have the mini axe to buy, which is awesome. The second one I've had, obviously, because I lost the first one in the volcano. Woe is me. But once we've got this, I'll go store it safely on my base, and then we'll go get that last flower, and then we'll get the reward from this Beesmas 2018 quest. Finally! Oh my gosh. And then we'll be done. We will be done. In the meantime, I can't let go of this because I don't want it to despawn. So I have to literally hold on to it and just like walk around the store at night. Just walking around. Like, why? Why me? Oh my gosh. Waiting for the sun to come up. I mean, I can't even steal this. Honestly, I cannot steal it. There's just no way. Anyway, it is the mini axe. You can see the box. The mini axe. The mini axe. So we'll just wait here. Wait here for the sun to rise. Okay, it's nearly time for Corey to wake up. Let's watch him wake up like a zombie. Like a creaking, creepy zombie. Any second. He's gonna go... Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so creepy. Come on, Corey, wake up. There he goes. He's awake. Alright, let's buy this mini axe. Okay, so here we go. Let's chat to Corey. Buy this mini axe for $38,004. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Okay, we have the mini axe. We're going to put it in the back of the truck this time. I'm going to leave it in its box. And we're going to put it back. Hopefully Hoover is there and ready to disembark so we can grab that last flower, but we do need to... Ooh, whoa there, horsey. We need to chop down and get a bee. We need to chop a cherry tree to get a bee. There we go. We now have a bee companion. The last bee for this trip. Finally. Alright, let's just pay for this bridge to come down. When is your next run? 1 minute and 48 seconds. Okay, that's awesome. So we can just sit in the truck and wait to disembark. And this will be for the last flower, which is a purple flower. So, to recap, we have collected 5 flowers so far. 2 at the volcano, 1 at the swamp, 1 at the savanna, 1 at the lighthouse. And we are now up to the very last one, which is going to be in the maze, and I'll show you how to do that as soon as we get over to the tropics. Okay, now this is going to be relatively easy, believe it or not. Make sure you've got your lights on first though. We are going to go into the maze and we're going to get the final flower, the purple flower. So we're going to go down, 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 snakes around. When we hit the Y junction, we're going to take a left and we're going to head towards the paint shop, the fine art shop. So we're going to go this way, take a left and take a hard left. There we go. When you get in here, you want to go through the middle door. And then as soon as you see the fine art shop, instead of going towards that, you're going to take this left passage. And you're going to hug every right wall to get to that last flower. So we're going to hug every right wall, every first right that we come across. Right, right, right. And go straight. And there we have it. It's the last flower for our little bee. It's so cute. There you go, little buddy. Yay! Oh, I have happy bee right now. Very happy bee. So that was really fast. Like, that was really fast. So to get back, we're going to have to stop here and kind of reverse into the left passage. And turn around here. Right, now we can go back. Pretty much going left instead this time of right, so we can take the first left out. So instead of there, we will go here. Okay, yeah, okay, so there is the paint shop, okay, right there. So to get back from that point, it is pretty easy. Just go out this way, go around here, around, take a hard right, take another hard right, take left, and then up the hill and out. Oh my gosh, I got myself so turned around. In any case, we are out in the maze. Yay! And we still have a little time to spare. Like, if you want to at this point, if you need more timber for your builds, you could probably pick up a koa tree, or you could pick up some nice birch wood because they grow bigger on the side, and take it back. But in any case, we can go back to the boat, see how long we've got. I think we did that in just a couple of minutes, so we should have about 5 minutes to go. Let's chat to Hoover. Please, Hoover, let me chat to you. Please don't do what you did last time. This game is so glitchy. Oh, you're doing it again. I can't believe it. Oh. It's doing it again. It's doing it again. I can't believe it. The game is glitched, guys. The game is glitched. This is the second time that this has happened. The second time. Well, if Hoover's not going to charge me, I'm not going to pay. Like, I'm just going to wait for him to disembark. That's all I can do. If he doesn't recognise that I'm actually on the boat, I'm going to stay on the boat. Yep, I can't interact with Hoover. It's glitched again. I can't complete this quest. Oh my gosh. Which means I can't do anything, because as soon as I interact or pick up an item, I'm going to be glued to the spot. And if I leave the server, all of those quests that I've done are going to reset, and I'm going to have to do them all again. So yeah, it's saying that I can't buy a ticket, so I'm going to try and buy a ticket. Alright, I'm going to try and do this. I don't know what else to do, to be honest. Won't let me buy a ticket. Alright, okay. Oof. Alright, now this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, I've just stolen a ride. I've stolen a ride on Hoover. I don't know if I'm going to survive the trip, to be honest. I still have my bee though. That's the most important thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, my work light has gone. It's gone. I'm still attached. Barely. I've just stolen a ride. I didn't know what else to do. I have to finish this quest. I have to see it through. Okay. Here we go. I have no wheels though. I have no wheels. That's okay. I can walk back. I can walk back from here. Oh my gosh. Hoover, you scoundrel. You wouldn't let me buy a ticket. Hoover would not let me buy a ticket. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I won't be able to pick up this object either because my game is glitched. I will not be able to pick up this object that I get for completing the quest. So, at least I can complete it. At least. I may be able to move it with an axe. But then I'll be stuck on the spot if I pick up an axe. Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. Let's hopefully I don't glitch off the map when the truck comes to rest at the port. And hopefully I get my tyres back. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. I did get my tyres back. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. That is amazing. Okay. I can't close the door. I'm not worried about the door. Let's just get back to where we need to go and finish this quest. Finally. Oh my gosh. The things I have to do to play this game. I can't believe it. Alright. There's my base. Say goodbye to my base for a minute. Oof. 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 Here we go. Can't believe I got back to the mainland. Alright. The final piece of the puzzle is about to happen right now. So let's just let the bee do its job and get a screenshot. Yay, got a screenshot, and 3714 is the number that I've got here. Oh my gosh, did anything else happen? That was it. That's it, just the number 3714, nothing else? No gift for completing it? Just a number? Nothing popping out? I don't know. Like, it's completed. It's completed. At least. Ta-da! Okay, so now you've seen the location of all of the flowers. So the last one we got was from the maze. That was the purple one that was heading to the fine arts shop, and instead of going down the passage where the fine arts shop is, you take the first left, then you hug the right hand wall till you find the flower. You had the yellow flower there, and that was the flower in the savanna. Right in the back corner where you'd normally chop a tree to climb up and go to the swamp. And speaking of the swamp, the white flower was in the swamp. You just follow the creek all the way to the end and you'll see a little alcove, and there will be that flower. This red one was at the base of the volcano. You need to chop a tree down and jump on that little cliff ledge on the left, follow that all the way around, and the red flower will be there. The orange flower was inside the volcano. You need to go to the top of the volcano. There's a little ledge under the lip of that top edge, and you just need to drop down into it, get the pollen from that flower, and then go all the way to the other edge where you can drop safely down onto the ramp and back out of the volcano. And then the pink one, which was from the lighthouse. So you need to go to the icewood. You need dynamite to blow up the boulders, and you need to go up the back ramps all the way to icewood, and then drop down into the passage just at the beginning entrance of icewood. You just go straight ahead instead and drop down 2 ledges, and you'll see the cave entrance to the lighthouse, and in there will be the pink flower. That is the last flower that you need on this little journey, this little Beesmas 2018 journey, which has been so much fun. And then we got the axe as well. We got the mini axe, which was quite a maze to get to as well, but you need to take the right hand passage in the maze, and it is, oh my gosh, like, you will, it's not a huge maze, you should be able to do it without too much trouble. In any case, it's all done now. It's all done. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. Please leave comments. And there is something else. Like, there is another prize or something. But my game is glitched, so I don't get it. So, woe is me. In any case, thank you so much for watching. We will see you again next time from Amazing Gaming. Have a good day.